For our lunch presentation, we're very, very excited about the group that has come together to present this information. The social media providing public sector solutions concept is kind of just the tip of the iceberg. In talking to them at their booth, the work that they're doing from a research perspective is incredible. Part of the challenge, though, is information sharing. For those of you responsible for data, how many of you have been given the green light by management to make that data widely available to everybody that asks for it? Anybody? Exactly. And yet, interestingly, virtually every government department that's out there has a piece to some puzzle. It may be a small piece, it may be a big piece, but yet the entire image doesn't become clear until everybody that has all of the other pieces of the puzzle gets together and begins to put their pieces in, and the picture begins to take shape. So what today is about from a big picture perspective is what role do each of you play in helping to clarify the big picture? So to help kick off this presentation, I'd like to introduce you to another up-and-coming California leader. For those of you that had the opportunity to work with Commander Jay Song, you have learned that when he is passionate about something, he becomes an irresistible force. He's been involved with our events for years, and he's always added unique content that we never would have thought of on our own. This panel is an example of that vision. It's the byproduct of a partnership between California state government, its schools of higher learning, and one of our great partners, Google. Please join me then in welcoming to the stage your moderator for this panel, Jay Song.
Thank you everyone for spending time with us for the next hour and a half. Hopefully you will find some interesting experience we're going to share with you. And I just want to follow up with what Russell said. We will try our best to show a piece of the puzzle. Hopefully we can project some big picture behind, so everyone at the end of the session will have some idea what kind of a puzzle we need to put it together. And my passion for social media, it is it's not by nature, it's by the force of the social media power. Social media is one of the pillars of the Internet of Things. The data collected, published, is from the best sensor, the smartphone, and the people. So social media data is the richest data for us to tap in. Social media data is one of the largest data repository out there for us to take advantage. And also I want to follow up with our Chief Deputy Director, Karen Johnson, speech this morning. It's very, very informative, because the technology company right now is changing from a CPU to graphic cards, because the process is not traditionally behind the scene under the table. It is visualized. So data visualization is one of the most important piece of data analytics. Social media provide unstructured data. It's way of visualize what we didn't see, didn't realize before. And also it's very interesting to find out and to learn this morning from manager, and we only use 5% of the data out there. But look at the power, how much impact, how many change have been happened because we began to understand the data and use the data and benefit from using those data. With that said, I cannot wait to share or to have our wonderful panel member, speakers, to share with you what they have done. And it's a tip of iceberg, but it's very, very exciting. So let me begin to introduce our first speaker and the panel member, Dr. Sean Young. He's the, sorry, hold on your applause. Let me finish his bio. He's the PhD and a medical professor from UCLA Medical School, and also the executive director of University of California Institute for Prediction Technology. Dr. Young is specialized in leverage technology and social media data to predict real-world problems such as disease outbreaks, online safety issue, and crime. He is also trained as a behavioral psychologist. He created an online tool. By using that online education tool, it could change your behavior. It's one of the new technology initiatives to provide intervention and to educate the online community, and particularly in the behavior in the HIV epidemic area. Dr. Young, in partnership with government agencies such as CDC, his institute research and developed tools that can monitor and predict HIV and sexually transmitted diseases, student health and well-being and crime. And he is teaching in university while busy on leading his predictive technology institute. And I just can't wait to hear what he has done. And let's give a warm welcome for Dr. Young. Now let me introduce the second speaker and also our panel member, Dr. David Bychkov. I hope I said that correctly. He is the wearable device designer, medical research consultant. He's currently senior consultant for Dr. Young on the social media and the predictive technology project. He's an entrepreneur. He invented and developed series of smartwatch device. His customers include AT&T, GM, Ford Motor Company, Hyundai, NASA. His wearable device is currently used in Chinese correctional facility to monitor prison health, provide a better service. Preventive technology is happening in correctional field. It's generated tremendous benefit, proactively programming and facilitated the re-education in that industry for the prisoners. His book, The Placebo Life Technique, was published by Adjunct Press in New York. In 2016, he completed his postdoctoral training for the in-health initiatives measurement at Johns Hopkins University. He's currently serves as research consultant, as additional consultant, and adjunct professor at the New School, Beijing Institute of Technology, and the University of Science and Technology, Beijing. Let's give warm welcome for Dr. David Bychkov. last but not least, let me introduce Adam Fried. He's the director of Google Waze application. Waze is the largest online community-based traffic and social media application. It generates tremendous benefit for the society. It keeps growing exponentially. Prior to joining the partnership team in Waze, Adam had a Dropbox expansion into Asia Pacific, where he spent over 2 years leading the partnership team and living in Sydney, Australia. Before Dropbox, he spent time working at Apple for Steve Jobs. Not directly. And he is a veteran of the technology. He's passionate about provide service to public by leverage the emerging technology. He's not working in his day job. You can find him working on his jump shot and on Australia blacktop cage and diving with sharks in the South Pacific. And he's a very diverse person, and I just can't wait to hear from your speech. Let's give a welcome for Adam.